Hi everyone, welcome back to Monday's Nail of the Week. Stay tuned. Great to have all of you back in, and I'm excited to show you the look I went with this week for my second spring nail design. It's pretty interesting. Check this out. What do you think of that one? Isn't that one pretty interesting? I love it. I can't even describe the color because even in photos it looks different. It looks different in person. It looks different in different lightings. It's kind of a peachy pink. It's really pretty and it's a holographic and it's got some gold running through it as well. That's why I did the gold striping tape, and I love the lace to the side with the pink flower or the pink stones running through it because I love my bling, and I think they just turned out very interesting for my second spring look. Of course, there'll be a toe design to follow now and my shoe collection. Again, I'll show 3 different pairs again, and the third one will be the one I'm going to wear for my Fashion Friday to match this look. I'm excited about that. I hope all of you are doing well. If you are new to my channel, go right there and hit that red subscribe button and subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell so you are notified of all of my uploads. If you're in my Angels Heavenly Nails channel, I do link the Keep It Keto down below, and I do load the nails and toes and fashion in that channel as well if you want to go over there, because I teach keto and I'd love to help each and every one of you get your life back. I've helped over 1,000 people. I've been keto over 4 years and I know my knowledge. I was taught professionally. So if you'd like to be taught and get healthy, since we're in this, pandemic right now and it's pretty scary, I'd like to help everybody get healthy. So definitely shoot over to that channel. If you're in my Keep It Keto channel, I do link the Angels Heavenly Nails down below too if you're just interested in just that. Other than that, I hope everybody is doing well, staying safe, and keeping that faith in our good Lord in heaven. Let's get started on today's design. Everybody take care, God bless, and I'll see each and every one of you in my very next upload. Hey everyone, so here's what I chose to go with for my second spring look. A beautiful peachy pink done in a holographic polish, and then I've done some stamping, some stones, and striping tape. If you'd like to see how I did this one, continue watching. Hi everyone, and welcome back to Nail of the Week and my second spring look. And I've got this beautiful holographic kind of peachy pink with like gold running through it, just kind of done halfway on the nail all the way down. And I've left some, sheer open on the other side because we're going to be doing some stamping today. Let me go through and show you what I'm using in today's design. So as you see, I've done, like I said, more than half the nail. I only left a little corner open. That's where the lace work is going to go, or the stamping is going to go on that side. So I'll show you. So that color, for starters, I did use my sheer pink. I've made this one. It was a clear polish I got from the Dollar Tree. And I took that clear and added this one was 30 drops of a baby pink I also got from them, the Kiss Gel, and just shook it up. And that's what is the sheer on the side. I did the whole nail first, and then I painted over with this beautiful LA Colors called Hypno Holographic. I got this from Walmart a few months back, in the wintertime, I believe. And it's called Sentiment. And it's just an absolutely beautiful holographic. You see all that gold running through it, and it's kind of a peachy pink. You see the cap? It does have a pink look to it, but it's got more of a peachy pink. It's hard to describe it, but isn't it gorgeous? I love it. And I thought I would leave the sides open to do some stamping since I want to be a little quicker this week. Sometimes I like to do some stamping. I like to do most of my art. 99% of it is freehand. Sometimes I'm in a hurry. Sometimes I just like a design with a stamp on it. So as you see, I've done them going like this. The pinks, the pinkies go like that. Then the next finger in line goes like that. Then the next one in line lines up the other way. So they line up opposite. And then, of course, this is going to be opposite of the pinky. And then the thumbs go that way. So you see how I lined them up like that, and I just painted it straight down, and I did more than halfway. If you see, it's more than halfway. I didn't do half. I went over halfway so that the lace work would just be on the side. And then for the lace work, I will be using black, and I'll grab that I had it ready. I'll just be using the Kiss Gel Black, and it's just called Express. And I'll be stamping on my plate here called, that's the name of it. I ordered it off of eBay. And I'll be using this plate right here. There's the numbers right there down below. And I'll be working with this image right here. I just like how it's kind of leaves and stuff. Now I'm only going to be stamping just a little bit of it so that it'll fit right down the middle. So I'll stamp it on and then I'll just take off some of it so I can keep it a certain line. Sometimes I'll use the middle part, the end. I'll show you as I go along. Each one will be a little bit different. So when I stamp it on, I'm going to be taking a lot of it off because I will only need so much of it to do a line going down the finger. And sometimes I'll use the middle, sometimes the end, if you get what I'm saying. I'll kind of show you a couple fingers. And if it's not long enough, then I'll just add more because my nails are pretty long. I'm hoping that it'll do it. What's ever left over, I'm going to be adding in some rhinestones. So I don't really have to add more to it. I might do it just like, do it where the stamp would go, wherever it goes from here to like there, and then like the bottom and the top. I'm going to be adding in these baby pink rhinestones throughout the design, but also to the tip and to the top part, just to kind of fill it in. I will glue that down with the ASP glue that I got from Sally's. The wheel there of color I got from Hobby Lobby. And I'll just use a orange wood stick to put it on, to glue it down. For stamping, I'll be using just the, what is it, Biutee nail scraper. And for the stamper, I'm going to use this clear Born Pretty so I can see through it really good to do the design. It's a nice big one. And I might also add in some of these thin striping tape I got from my good friend Jan. And I'm going to use the thinnest one on here, I believe, to go down. After I put on the design, then I will put on this, I believe, because I like that it's got the gold and the holographic. Would match perfect with this. So I am going to get some of this stamping done, and then I will return to show you how I'm doing that part. That should be everything, and then I will top everything off with the Seche Vite Dry Fast Top Coat. We'll keep this one shiny. So let me get a few done, and I will return. All right, now you see what I'm talking about, how I've got it going along. Now, we will do that gold line, and as you see, I did it just halfway. That way I have some openness at the top and the bottom of it where I can put some stones through it and throughout the design as it goes through. But I think that looks pretty neat how it's turning out. Very unique and different. So we're going to go ahead and get this up in here so I can show you guys. I've got the plate cleaned off. I'll just clean it again there. All right, and we're just going to go ahead and we're going to paint. I need the middle one here, the middle design. So we're going to just paint it on halfway there and then scrape it. And then we're going to go ahead and get our stamper and stamp it on like that. All right, and then what I'm talking about is I'm going to go to this side and take some of this off because we just want like a thin line of it. You see that? Okay, and then we'll bring it up to the camera here so you can see as I do this. We'll start off with this one. And we're just going to go halfway and then stamp it on. That way it's just halfway the design. That way I can put stones around. But I think that looks pretty neat. All right, let's do another one. And the next one I'm going to do the end of it. So we'll let that dry for a second. And then we'll paint on the plate just to the end there. Scrape it. Just slide it a little bit so I can pick this up. And you'll see I don't need that much of it. So I'm just going to go to each side and just take a little bit off. Like that. So you've got the design like that. Actually, I want to go a little bit more like that. All right. And now we'll go to this finger. Same thing, just focusing on doing the center of it and then stamping on. Hope you're getting to see that. And then you just kind of push it down like that. Isn't that kind of cool looking? I like it. I think it's very interesting. So we'll see how it turns out after the stones and everything is on it. Let's get this out of the way so you guys can see now. So that's what I got so far. Now I think I'm going to work on the striping tape. I'll get some done and I will return. Okay, now you see it with that holographic striping tape. Isn't that gorgeous? And we're just going to give them a little push down at the very end before I top coat, but they are pretty smooth. You want to make sure you cut above that free edge so you don't have any lift like at the end here. You want to make sure that it doesn't have any lift. That one does. So I'm going to lift it just a little bit more. Take my little scissors here. And I've got these scissors that are kind of bent a little bit, which is perfect to be able to go up like this and cut off just a very small little part and go like that. That way there is no, the free edge isn't all the way to the edge, and that way it looks better. So I've got a couple pieces already cut out here. So I'm going to show you how I'm doing this. We'll draw in. All right. So I'm just going up to the finger and just setting it down right to the corner. That way I know that corner's fine. And then we're just going to go all the way down to the edge here and smooth it down like that. And then we're going to take our scissors to the angle like that and then lift it up so it's, way above the free edge, and then push it down. You see that? Just like that. All right, I'll show you another one. I have another one cut out here. All right, same thing. We're going to set it down right to our cuticle area, right by the black there. And then again, just let it go all the way down and give it a good, push down so it stays. Make sure this is okay here. That was a little bit close to the cuticle area. So what I'm going to do here, I got a piece stuck on here. I'm going to lift this just a little bit. I didn't have to do it with any of them, but I'm going to lift this just a little bit and cut a little bit of that off just because I got a little bit close, and that will definitely cause problems in lifting. So I'm going to go like that. There we go. All right, and then we're going to go to the other side, turning the scissors around, and same thing. We're going to lift this and make sure that it's away from that free edge when we cut it, just like that. Isn't that beautiful, you guys? Oh my gosh, I love these. These are so pretty. All right, so I got to get the thumb done. I got to put one more piece on the thumb. I'm going to do that. Then I'm going to work on some of those little pink rhinestones. I'll get some done and I will return. Okay, now I've got the beautiful rhinestones going through it. Isn't that pretty? And at the tips, they were kind of lifting, so I did put a little bit of glue under them and push them down so they'll stay. The area down here by the cuticle has been seeming to be okay, but I glued the ends at the tips. They seem to lift a little bit. I don't want them to lift. I know I'm going to top coat them, but still. All right, so I'm going to draw in. We're going to take our orange wood stick, and I just got a little bit of glue on a cap here. Just going to get a little bit of glue, tap there, one there, just kind of going like zigzag with them, and then one at the very bottom. And I've got the stones all laid out here, so we're just going to set one down in the glue as I go along. And they're a really soft baby pink. They're perfect for this design. And one more down here. Hopefully you see me putting these on. Hope I was in frame. Like that. Isn't that pretty? It's just different and unique. Just a really different, unique design. And then there's the thumbs. So, all right. Now we are going to top coat these. I'm going to do 2 top coats of the Seche Vite to make sure that that striping tape stays down, because it is a little thicker. I love working with it. It's a lot easier to work with than the actual rolls you get because it's so thin. The other ones, and it just is a big mess. But this one here seems to have a little bit of lifting if you don't glue down the ends there. I remember I did that before. I glued down the ends. And then I'm going to look at these ends to see if they need to be glued down. But I will, before I do the Seche Vite, I will do one, quick over, and then I'll Seche Vite. I'm going to do 2 top coats, and I will return to show all of you guys the end product. Alrighty, everyone, I am all done. Aren't these pretty for my second spring look? I love that holographic peachy pink color with that lacy look to the side being stamped on, and then of course that holographic gold striping tape. Absolutely beautiful. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I can't wait to show you the outfit that matches with this one, and I hope everyone is all doing well. Definitely give this one a try. Everybody take care, God bless, and I'll see each and every one of you in my very next upload.